test it? Yeah, no, it's not working. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Whoa. My name is Kenat. I'm an au pair from Mexico, and I've been living in Seattle area with my host family this past year. I think what inspired me to be an au pair, it was the chance to work with children in a completely different context, and also will be able to share my cultural background and learn from other people. Oh, that's easy. I think it's fun, New York, and helpful. I used to live in Seattle, that is in Washington State, and I really love that it's a pretty much diverse city, a tech city, and Washington State have the most beautiful hikings that I ever done. So I really like that how they preserve the nature there and how also they are really respectful with different backgrounds. I love it. What surprised me is how the American culture actually embrace other people coming here like so well. They want to learn about your cultural background, they want to learn where are you from, and my expectation before is that I will be like discriminated or something, or the people can be rude. So it was the completely opposite what I found here, and I'm so glad. I went to celebrate New Year's Eve with my friends in Canada, and we were doing like the cheers, but one of my friends, she was also an au pair, and she said like, this is how we say it in German, and she said like the German word for it, and one of my other friends, he said like, oh, how do you say it in Mexico? And I say, we said salud, that is in Spanish. And he looked at me like with this weird face and say like, oh, it's the same in Spanish. And it was like, yeah, because we speak Spanish in Mexico. And my friends start to laugh, and one of my friends, he said like, what do you think that they were speaking, like Mexicanish or something? And he was like, just like so a little ashamed, and we were just laughing a lot. That was another chance to share like more about our different cultural backgrounds, because one of my friends was from Taiwan, another friend was from Philippines, and these two friends from Germany. So it was a fun experience, but also like we could share about our cultural background. I love that cultural care always really care about their au pairs. I think that since I came here, I feel like I had a whole network of support, and a lot of people like always accessible to me on the office, even here, and I have an incredible LCC. I really admire Krista. She's an incredible woman. She's a multitask person. She never stops. She has a wonderful family and still cares for other au pairs as their own child. And she's always not just available, she's always trying to do like more than 100% for the au pair group, for the families, and she's the best. I think it will be about Christmas, because the Latino way to celebrate Christmas, we are really used to do a huge celebration with a lot of family and a lot of food, and we do it actually, we start like on the 24th and we finish like the 25th in the early morning or something. So here with my host family, it was completely different, because they were just my host parents and the oldest girl and me together, like just sharing special moments and things that we were thankful for. And my host dad was singing on the guitar, and it was so intimate but also so special, and I think that it's one of my favorite memories because I felt really like a family. I think for me the best part is to get to know like a new family in a completely new context and work with two kiddos like they're like such as sweethearts, and also get to know a lot of wonderful community around this family. But the hardest part will be sometimes, I think, set up healthy boundaries because you are living and working in the same place. I don't know how much I've changed because I need maybe to go back home and the people around me can tell me how much, but at least I have the opportunity to work like on some specific areas of my life. I took a class, it was called art therapy, so that I could like manage my emotions a lot better and also heal some things that everyone has in their past. I think that I'm more independent now. I'm not really afraid to do things by myself. Like even living here abroad for a year without no family and people that I knew before. So I think that's how I perceive that I changed. I will definitely recommend to take this experience. It's so wonderful. I don't have even words to describe how blissful and how incredible it has been for me. So if you have the chance, I will say do it. And don't think too much about it. Just do it.